What are we doing today, honey?
We're gonna be painting the mural.
Again.
For the, I don't know how many.
I think the second week. What time is it? 9?
9:17, yeah.
We should get ready.
We should, but I also have to work on the digital commission.
Okay. Well, then I'll get ready. You work on the digital.
Yeah, but I also gotta wash my hair.
Okay. So there's a lot that we have to do.
Chaos.
Yeah, well, that's part of the whole thing is that we have to work while cars are parking. So we can't really stop video just for the cars to park or anything. So, yeah, I'm working on, is that the very last panel or are we doing that wall too? Hello. Are we doing that wall where the fire hydrant is?
I don't know.
Theoretically, we're working on the very last wall today.
Second to last wall.
Second to last wall. Yeah, which I'm working on today. This one. Oh, this one doesn't have any sketches on it yet. Okay, so I'm working on the third to last wall.
And then there's also the front wall.
And then the front wall. But that's the first panel. Okay, so there's still a lot more to do and we have 1 week left to do it. 1 week left. Alright, let's get this done.
Yeah.
The rest of the wall is pretty much all filled up. Here, I've painted most of this wall the past few days. And now Dani's going to take over to do some more color filling and some outlines. Our little Harry Potter closet. Our paint bucket closet. What else do I want to work on? I guess the pink for the road. And that will be my first few colors that I work on today. Alright, we gotta clear all of this stuff off of here.
Yeah.
And then tape the paper down.
I know. It's just I've been itching to do this phase for like weeks now.
Alright.
For some reason, so I want to do that first.
Okay, cool. Hello everyone. So today is a Saturday and we usually don't do anything on Saturdays, so it doesn't feel like a Saturday for us. It feels much more like a Friday or a Thursday, just definitely not a Saturday. Yeah, so today we are all dolled up. Danny's playing his Switch. Just taking a little break before we have to head out. Speaking of which, I'm making us some decafs. Just a little top up before we head out to the Gresham Palace. I'm not sure if we can record while we're there. I don't see why not, but we will ask, of course, just in case, because we're getting a freaking private tour of the Gresham. And am I allowed to say why we're getting a private tour?
I think you are, yeah.
Yeah, okay, so we're getting a private tour done because Dani made these illustrations, what, like 2 years ago by now? 1 year?
Yeah, 2 years.
Yeah,
3 years,
about
actually.
2 years ago is when it started, I want to say, and it's called Budapest by Labros. And
Actually started 4 years ago.
4 years.
2019 was the first one.
Oh, damn. Okay. So 4 years ago. And it, you know, garnered some traction and, you know, people liked it. And then it got some publication. And then there was some like limited prints on it and stuff like that. And that's actually how you got the mural job, is also because of this Budapest by
same
Labros
series.
So it's a great little series that has been, you know, getting some clients' attention. And the PR manager of the Gresham also saw the Gresham Palace, which is the Four Seasons Hotel here in Budapest. And she wants to give us a private tour because she loved the illustration that much. Or, I don't know, we'll figure out more details when we meet up with her today. But what game are you playing?
Link to the Past.
Anyway, what time is it right now?
10:57, so we should probably...
Oh, yeah, we got like 3 minutes and then we gotta head out. Okay, so bye. So it is Sunday, and I didn't record much of the Gresham Palace because I was just so overwhelmed. Same with Dani. It was an amazing experience. But today we are going back to work on the mural because you have like a mark from the VR headset.
No, I do.
Yeah, we're going back to the mural today because yesterday we were just so caught up with Gresham Palace / Four Season things that we just ran out of time. And yeah, so we're going to be doing mural things for quite a long time today. I want to say until about 5. we're just finishing packing up and then we will get on our way. I just want to quickly show you this tote bag that I got as an early birthday present from Dani. It's Anne of Green Gables and I love it. So she's coming with me today. Okay, so since we spend such a long time at the mural site, you might wonder like, well, what do we bring? Obviously we bring water, I bring tissues because I get random allergy attacks. Headphones are a huge must. I already have some paint on them, so they've gone to work. I bring a book. I'm currently reading The Last Seance, which is a short story by Agatha Christie, but it's the title of this short story cycle, and it's amazing. I'm already an Agatha Christie fan, but I mean, more on that some other time. I bring blotting papers to like soak up sweat and oil on my face. Yeah, that's about it. And then we usually go stop by a cafe. On Friday you saw us go to, what is it called? Scruton? Scruton? I want to say Scruton because it looks like crouton. That's it for now, and we'll see you guys at the mural. And we're back. So I'm going to finish up painting this wall here. As you can see, this one. Right here, I'm going to finish up with some more, oh, there you go, some more red, a little bit more yellow, and a bit of green. And then what we do is that I do like the base color, so I just like do the filling color. And then Dani goes in and he does the outlines with black. And then at times I do the filling color of the interior. So if there's characters already drawn inside, then I just fill in like the rooms of the building. And then he's free to go in there with the outlines and with the white paint as well. So as you can see, this wall is not fully finished because to be honest, sometimes like after doing like a whole wall, I kind of get like, not bored, but it's like I want to move on to the next wall. And yeah, we kind of don't have a rhyme or reason as to why we're not like just focusing on one wall and getting that wall completely finished before we move on to the next one. We like to disperse, I guess. Like I said, there's no real rhyme or reason as to how we're painting this mural. We're just kind of feeling it out as we go. This piece of wall here is all sketched up, so I'll be working on that today as well, probably, if I have the time to get to it. And then this wall in here, which is over here, there's like a backyard area, and then right here behind the door and the benches right now is another wall that we have to do. Dani's going to sketch that up today, and I'll probably start painting on that one tomorrow. Final wall that we're going to work on, I will show, is this wall over here. So this is where people enter, this is where people exit. And this wall here is going to be the final wall. It's completely sketched up, and it took Dani quite a lot of time to sketch it up because it gets more and more narrow down here and it gets wider as you go down. So it's just more difficult to sketch, and it's going to be more difficult to paint. So we're kind of leaving the toughest for the last. And yeah, so another day in mural paradise. All right, so I might have some french fries in my teeth. We just had a quick vegan or vegetarian Burger King. We hardly ever eat Burger King, but today was one of those days where we needed it because we got the front panel pretty much finished. We got all the color laid out on it. Give you a better view without my big head in there. So yeah, just outlines and a little bit of white here and there probably. And that's the front panel. There was hardly like hardly anyone here today, so Sunday ended up being the perfect day to do that front panel. Now we still have this wall to do, but I think everything's painted that needs to be painted. I think everything on this wall has everything that needs to be painted. Yeah, and then there's this chunk of wall. There's the inside. There's this wall, which is completely sketched out now. All right, guys, so I haven't vlogged in the last 2 days because we've just been completely exhausted. We have 4 of 10 walls complete. 10 walls sounds like way more than what you see. A lot of the walls are those tiny divider walls, the ones that jut out. Our wrists hurt, our legs hurt, our backs hurt, everything hurts. And we've just been going all out. So all that's really left is filling in the little window backgrounds. On top of it, there's some ceiling paint that we need to address because we put on sensitive tape, but the plaster just couldn't handle this like sensitive paint tape. We specifically got the sensitive type, but it still tore off. We have to do another hardware store run, and yeah. On top of it, there's just like a whole laundry list of things that we have to do and that Dani has to do. So it's like, yeah, we're at the mural site for most of the day, where also during the day, you know, we have to stay organized and clean and cook and exercise and take care of ourselves. And we've been waking up around 8 o'clock and going to bed around 11 or midnight and just going through that cycle over and over again. It's only Tuesday and it feels like Sunday because it feels like from yesterday to today has taken a whole week. So it's going to be a bit awkward of an edit. There's going to be a time jump again. Friday to Saturday, we will be in a different city of Hungary. We will be in Szeged and at an art event. So we have to get the majority of this mural done by Thursday evening. And it kind of feels like we're on a racetrack and we're just trying to get to that finish line of Thursday evening.
I don't know, it's listing some names. Oh, it's for people who were deported between 50 to 53.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, look at the details. There's like a little monkey there. There's like little lizards. Oh, Cain and Abel, yeah.
The carnivals.
Yeah, that's so cool.
Okay, so this is all we have left to do today. So we have this last big wall, and we need to do from here onward. Should take about an hour, a little outside of an hour. And then we just have to do the same highlights on this one, and then that's it. And then we're done. Tell the world how you feel about the mural so far.
It's looking cool.
Yeah, so just outlines, highlights, and painting that little roof up there. And then that's it. It feels weird to be like finishing today. No, it feels kind of surreal because it's just a Goliath of a painting. Anyway, let's get to it. The very last thing to do is this staircase, which is blending into the nun boy.
By the way, that was an hour.
Ah, okay, so I guess we're watching, what
We're
is
watching motherfucking Carnosaur.
it? Dinosaur, yeah. So we had, hold on, we got to explain. So I had a bet going that this was going to take us 2 hours, and if so, then we would watch Crossing Delancey, and he thought it would happen in 1 hour, and so we're watching Carnosaur. Yeah. You win. Are you happy?
I'm as happy as a pig in mud.
Oh my god. Alright, so that's the end of our video.
Yeah, that was a lot of work, and I'm glad to have it done, even though I'm very proud of it, and that was the biggest painting that we've ever made together so far.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was a huge undertaking, and I'm super happy to have it finished. We do have to go back a month from now to
Right, yeah, I
varnish it.
forgot to mention that.
Yeah, we gotta varnish it because there's obviously a lot of cars coming and going, so it will be,
It needs to be washable.
yeah.
Yeah. Their maintenance crew needs to be able to, like, you know, use the mop on the floor, and we're going to be
So-
using a really high grade varnish, like a type of, like, I guess like an exterior house varnish, I suppose, or like a deck varnish, or
Yeah.
a boat varnish, like just like a really high grade
Yeah,
varnish,
something that like
basically. And
protects it really well.
I think we might need to use like house paint rollers for that, because I feel like that would
sorry.
save a lot of time and energy. Anyway, that's
Sorry.
another whole thing. We're tired, obviously.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make dinner. Danny's watching Carnosaur.
I got my way. Are you happy that I'm not forcing you to watch it with me?
Yeah, well, I'm currently in the works of editing this video while you watch, so. You're like halfway through it.
Yeah, it's fucking awesome.
Alright, well,
It's Roger Corman.
once again, oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, well, now you're interested.
Yeah, maybe I might watch it now. Anyway, we're very happy to have you along watching this video, and we hope that you're happy, and we'll see you in the next one. See ya.